Hey guys, quick update. After 27 years, I could see. I've been trying to shoot this video here, and the emotions just keep coming. Imagine what it's like after 27 years to not be able to see out of my left eye. They told me I'd never see out of it, and I could start seeing some light, and I found out a floater, so I went in to see what that was about, and so I'm like, man, if I could see that floater, how come I can't see? So I went in and found that we could remove this huge cataract that was created by this trauma. For those of you who don't know, in 1994, I was coming back from after burying my brother, and it started raining, so we pulled over at 2 o'clock in the morning to cover up all the stuff in the back of the truck and pulled the big 1/2-inch bungee cord all the way across the truck bed, and the hook straightened out or bent and came back and hit me straight in the eyeball and cut me here, and there was blood everywhere and exploded. Felt like my eyeball exploded, and it was such traumatic. It was such a traumatic injury that it damaged the pretty much all aspects of the eye, and the eye docs back then told me they couldn't do anything about it. I'd be blind for the rest of my life, and I believed them. And after all these years, I never went back in until a couple years ago that I had this experience where I saw this floater and decided to go in and see what kind of trouble that was going to cause. And they told me that they have technology today. They could see around the eye, because normally you would look through it, but because I had such a massive cataract in the lens, they couldn't actually see through it to see what was behind it. And yeah, I went in, and of course I had lots of encouragement to go in and get it fixed. So finally went in, and we put a new lens in. There was a lot of damage, so they had to spend a lot of time cleaning that thing out. Normally it's about a 7-minute swap out, and it goes in there for about 20 minutes. And we ended up getting it all cleaned out, and then just because of what they had to do, they had to put a special lens or a ring in to support the lens, put the lens in, and now we're in this process of healing and the body adapting and closing up the gaps around in that sac that holds the lens. And we went back in for the follow-up, and they're really excited. I'm really excited because I have vision again. Like, I can actually see through the eyeball, which again, it's just been a completely like a smoked out glass for the last 27 years. And so you can imagine that sometimes you wonder why you wait so long. And we all have levels of fear. Because I was afraid, if we go in there and they can't do anything about it, what happens if I lose my other eye, and now I'm not going to be able to see, and all these crazy stuff goes through your head. But what if it does work? What if you can make it happen? And so prognosis right now is good. We're going to go in, and they seem to think that they can go, now that they can see through the eye, they can see the thickness and the damage that was behind the sac that holds the lens, and they believe they can go in with lasers and clean it up, and I may actually have pretty decent vision. Right now it's still really blurry. My brain doesn't know what the hell to do, from side to side, trying to figure out how to read again. So I'm back closing my left eye to try and get some kind of focal point, because the eyes are trying to balance that, come together. And it's been a little tough, but I'm super fired up and super excited that at least I have a chance. And I'm so happy that I actually took the chance. So thank you for all the love. And all the prayers and the well wishes. It's amazing to have great people in your life. So thank you. I'm super excited. These are tears of joy, and I'm really, really happy to be able to see you again. So hopefully that's sooner than later. Cheers.